So here we are, the match that many consider to be French football's ultimate game. PSG against Marseille is a contest of contrasts. Nouveau riche against the old guard, you might even say. Whatever the background, however, the personnel on the pitch and the passion in the stands should ensure that this is a cracker. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So here we go then, with two clubs who have had such a large share of success in French football in the recent past, but whose roots could barely be any more different.
Well, two teams that are a lot further away than normal derbies, shall we say, but it's one of these games that you know will get fiery no matter what happens, as there are so many underlying factors, Peter, as to how this rivalry came into prominence. It's almost impossible not to when there's a political and economic edge to it all.
The action has already started. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe, Bellingham, Hakimi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mamardashvili clears. Played out to the right. Hakimi hurtling down that right flank. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Now this could be a chance. Brilliantly cut out. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Luis Diaz, will have a key role in being the link man. He's so good when it comes to progressing the ball up the pitch, and he'll often drop deep to do that. Above all, though, I like his feistiness. There's a combative and energetic edge to everything he does.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. He's on it, can he get away? Thinks about the shot. Camavinga. That's an excellent interception. First quarter of an hour gone. Chips it through. Not the most accurate pass. And it's made its way to him. Oh, this is a great position. Now it's Bellingham. So much time and space here. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, good-looking ball. Can he get on the end of this? Diaz charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's in a great position here. Hakimi. In with the challenge. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Frimpong. And it's Mendes. And Kvaratskhelia. Camavinga. And it's Gravenberch. And it's Frimpong. And here's Diaz. Frimpong. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Pedri. To Rice. Chouameni. Rice. Oh, that's well spotted. Haaland. And the finish! Goal! Marseille! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. Now he's got space here. Vinicius Junior. And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Frimpong. Diaz. In comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And the counter is on. Good ball, good take. Pedri. That is a crunching tackle. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. Bellingham. And Diaz. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Camavinga. This looks promising.
Kvaratskhelia really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Kvaratskhelia. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Gallaxy being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely, now then. Chooses to go, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chouameni. And it's Pedri. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Diaz. Oh, he's burst through. It's a goal kick.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 5. À leur place, le numéro 9. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 8. Changement.
David. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Paris Saint-Germain are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Oh, cracking ball. Isak couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Barella carries the ball down the right. Rice given the lift of his goal. Palmer.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 25. Le numéro 4. À leur place, le
Back
numéro
to the keeper
15.
it goes.
Le numéro 23. Changement en cours.
Now that's well seen too. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Frimpong. This is it then, now or never. He has found the way through. Diaz, shot, surely! Spread it left. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandes proves just a little bit too strong. Barella did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's in plenty of space here. Diaz. That's a good run down the left. And it's Fernandes. Gravenberg. And it's made its way to him. And he's managed to get free.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think